I Y'all, hello, welcome. It is the year of our Lord, teenage hormones. And
I
we are
only have a
here
lady.
with what?
What? Year of our Lord?
Yes, year of our Lord, teenage hormones. We are this crew, and we are playing Monster Hearts, and we're going to be doing some Monster Hearts stuff for you. I am not the GM for this one. I am simply a humble player. So I'm going to hand it over to our beloved Master of Ceremonies, Chantel. Go ahead.
Oh, that's me. Very good. I'm going to immediately hand it back to you and say, it is now Saturday. However, over the course of the week, other things have happened, which is nice. Or maybe not nice, depending on who you are. Last session ended with Brook and Reyes dropping into Brook's house and hanging out with her fam. Skyler saw the whole journey from detention to the car, and there was a lot of conversation that happened on the way there that I'm fairly sure Skyler heard. So, Skyler, what's your week been like?
That's weird.
That's suspicious. Well, you see, I can't do my voice now, so I feel a little
You
naked.
can't do your voice now?
So
Why can't you do your voice?
because it sounds like a robot, and I don't want to sound like a robot.
Because it's terrifying? Oh, okay. I'm glad we got there 6 hours in to the campaign.
All right. 6? Where's the other fucking 2 come from? All right.
My dreams. Go on.
Oh.
Hey, I mean, listen, like, it doesn't even, like, piss me off or anything. Like, whatever, Brooke can do whatever she wants, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know, I did my tutoring, did my work. I worked out. I did, you know, I gave a little help to Alison when she wanted it. So, you know, just little things like that.
Fucking like you. She don't fuck with you.
And did you end up spending more time with Brooke?
I dropped off the dress, but apart from that, no, not really.
Oh, so what happened in homeroom?
You know, I sat where I sat, and if Brooke sat next to me, then she sat next to me, but she's a free person. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, so if she wants to sit next to me, she can.
I see. Sounds like there might be a little bit of tension going on there.
No, I'm simply allowing her to do whatever she wants.
Okay. And Brooke, how do you feel about all that?
I mean, yeah, like it's fine. You know, we're not like attached at the hip. We're fine. Like,
Of course.
we're still sitting together and like, you know, like I'll like text him good morning and good night and stuff. Like it's totally normal. And, you know, I think that like we're both just really, you know, trying to focus in on like our studies. And this party this weekend just is like so stressful. You know, we're just trying to like really take it easy until then. So like, you know, I've been texting Reyes a little bit. Do we have texting? I've been IMing Reyes a little bit.
It's both, yeah.
And
After 6 p.m., you're texting.
you
A
know,
little bit of IM.
just like focusing on school. My parents have like asked why they're taking me to school this week. They're like totally blowing it out of proportion. Like, God, they can't just drive me?
I mean, they also ask why you don't spend more time with Reyes. Because she kind of makes you smile a little bit more. They've noticed that.
Yeah, she's like a friend. I like have friends, and sometimes I hang out with them. Sometimes I hang out with my boyfriend. Like, that's fine. Why are they being so weird?
Your mum doesn't take it any further than that, but it's just an observation.
They're totally dramatic.
Absolutely. How did you go with Sarah?
Sarah's fine. I think we're fine. I mean, she kind of pissed me off the other day, but I don't know. Has she dropped it?
Yeah, I mean, she's not talking about anything that seems like it might upset you.
And there's
Being
something
pretty
to talk
general.
about.
Yeah, it's true. Are you looking forward to the party?
I'm looking forward to wearing this super cute dress that Skyler got me. I know he like picked it out just for me, and he wants to like see me in it. It looks so cute. And I don't really know if I'm gonna know anyone there like super well, but as long as Skylar's there, like it'll be good.
Yeah. And speaking about the party, Reyes,
Yes, ma'am.
how you going?
Been a bit of a weird week, I guess. Been like Brooke said, I am in with Brooke a little bit more than usual.
Usual. How much is usual?
0 at this point, at this juncture.
So more than 0.
So
okay.
So some is any is more. I think it's a little chat window I haven't seen in a while, which I think is kind of dope. It's been fun to joke around with her over the course of the week. It's another person that I can see in. Look at my whole name just in the captions. That's great. I love that. Let me just go ahead and edit that. I love that.
Everyone, look away here whilst you edit it. I'll get rid of it.
Yeah. Anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, it's good to have somebody that I can like look forward to seeing over the course of a school day that I know isn't gonna piss me off. Like, because
I mean, yeah.
working our way up to this party is best behavior, hard, difficult.
Difficult.
Especially when you're thinking about it. When you're thinking about how best to not.
Yeah.
How best to not, as Juan
not.
and Alison have so kindly and gently put it for us. As I think about how best to not.
And how best have you not?
I've been doing pretty good. I think Brooke is a really good distraction. Not that she is a distraction, but like it is helpful that on this day of days, like, I mean, on this week in particular, like this is the week where we're talking. It's helpful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to change this. Yeah.
Okay. So, Saturday morning, we will start, I think, again with Skyler. May as well round robin
As you
that.
should.
As we will.
I don't know who said that, Skyler or me.
Yeah, that was the thing. I wasn't sure who was responding, so I thought, let me just respond how I would to both. How is Skylar on this morning? What's Skylar up to? What does Skylar do on the weekends?
Oh, it was I'd rather be not attending a party fundraiser bullshit that Allison is doing, her and her bitch crew. But like,
Interesting.
whatever.
What would you rather be doing instead?
I don't know. Weather's supposed to be nice. Might go for a hike. Would have gone for a hike. By hike, I mean if the weather was nice. If the weather
was nice. I see.
I don't know. Reading a book. Studying. Got midterms coming up at some point.
You spend time studying on a Saturday.
Did you miss the memo where my parents were up my ass because of my grades?
I mean, it's not about whether or not I missed the memo. It's about whether or not you missed the memo. It doesn't seem that you
not because I'm studying.
Want to get that fresh car.
I mean, I'm never going to say no to a car. You know what I mean?
I don't. And
none of us do, Skylar. None of us do.
None of us do. None of us do,
does.
Skylar. Sorry, not even I have actually said no to a car. So that's
Bushy.
I don't know her either.
it's
Chantal
it's an expense, and I never need to drive.
Okay.
So there's no need.
Weird
to
flex, but okay.
Sorry, I don't go anywhere. This isn't about me, Skylar.
Yes.
Tell me more about your emotions.
I don't have emotions. I'm a dude.
You get a young teens or a young 20s boy to talk. It's just say, tell me about your emotions.
Tell me about.
Oh, I have the regular emotions: anger, rage,
Anger too.
Anger, but make it sexy.
Anger, but make it sexy. What is the thing you have most recently been sexily angry, angrily sexy about? What's that been?
Is that a question for me or Skylar?
I talk as if I'm talking to both.
Hey, listen, I'm never going to say no to seeing two hot girls in a three-way with me.
Oh, specifically you. Okay. I was wondering if that
Always.
would...
Seemed pretty cross about the concept of another girl looking at your girlfriend's boobies.
Angry, sexy. Angry,
Pretty
sexy.
cross.
Angry, sexy.
Pretty mad.
Angry, sexy, which, that does bring up a really good point. Someone else has seen your girlfriend's boobies.
Allegedly
Seen your girlfriend's boobies.
It was...
and you seemed a little concerned.
Or
I believe
could be anything.
I believe the words that were said. I believe the words that were said were, "You should ask your girlfriend how much time I've spent looking at her tits," which could mean anything.
0. Could be no time.
But when asked, said girlfriend somewhat evaded the question.
Hey, look,
Weird
what
question.
Brooke did outside of our relationship before we got together, that's her business. So
yeah,
that's what we thought too, Skylar. But okay.
Listen, if I'm gonna go to this party, I'm gonna have a good time. So
okay, good to hear it. Looking forward to it then.
Yeah, me too.
I think we all are looking forward to it.
Brooke, you looking forward to the party?
No, I mean, like I already said that. As long as
No,
I'm spending time with
Me.
Skylar. It'll be the first time we get to spend a good little chunk of time together in a few days because he's so focused on his studies.
yes, that's what happened.
So I'm excited. I think he's gonna pick me up. I don't know where the party is.
Well, that's a really good point.
Really-
You were not directly invited, so if he doesn't show up, then you won't be attending the party. That's
Yeah, but like he'll show up.
He'll
So
show up.
it's-
He'll show up. Yeah, absolutely. What would you normally do on a Saturday?
I think Brooke probably has like a very, very ultra part-time weekend job. I want to say at like just a little shop, like a little small business like shop.
Claire's.
Not a Claire's.
Oh,
She's not glamorous enough for a Claire's. No, she's
I'm
like the
just
small
joking.
family-owned business that like sells accessories and stuff that Claire's is going to put out of business.
Little Claire's, yeah.
Yeah. So she probably like works there on the weekends or something because it's like her dad knows, one of the guys who started the company or something, like it's just like a very short, shitty job. But so today she like, asked the boss if she could get off early. That way she could go home and like start primping and like getting ready.
seems fair. Makes sense. Reyes, do you really want to be at this party?
I don't think that's a fair question to ask me. I think that I was asked to be at this party. I like to spend time with my friends, and
I mean, the question was actually raised whether you could not attend the party, but
like is such a is such like an esoteric term, I just think that like the important thing is that I'm going to the party,
Yes.
and that I'm gonna be there like I'm supposed to be, and yeah, it's Allison's party. Why wouldn't I be there? There's
Why
no
wouldn't
reason
you
for
be
me not
there?
to be there. There's no reason for me not to be there. No reason whatsoever. So of course I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Of
And you
course.
managed to go a whole week without hitting anyone in preparation for this party. So,
Yep.
right?
been a
You went
real fun
A
week.
whole week. You managed to go the whole week.
I simply went to class and hung out. I went to practice. I did, yes, a whole week.
Whole week.
It's been going great.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Reyes is clearly doing well.
Reyes is doing great.
Reyes is
She
doing-
definitely didn't snap at the mall pretzel guy because they forgot the cheese that goes in the mall pretzel.
Unacceptable.
That's serious.
That's up.
I joke about pretzel cheese.
I notice you have your lacrosse weapon.
It's not a what? It is an instrument.
I notice you have your lacrosse instrument. How has the rest of the week's practice been?
Good. As long as the rest of the team fell back into place after my one day missing from detention, it's whatever. We're still conditioning. It's not exactly like season right now, so I feel like there's time to get everything back into the get everybody back into tip-top shape. Put it that way. Yeah.
I mean, Carla did step back into place, but
Yeah. And I didn't hit her either. And I would like that to go on the record into the
she
cookie
noticed
points
that.
jar. Yeah, she noticed. Yeah.
she noticed that. She was aware of that.
She noticed that her face remained in the orientation in which she placed it that morning. So yeah, she should be very grateful. Her and everyone else.
She had a great time pointing out that maybe you should get attention a little bit more often. But your pack.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
We can venture. It's fine.
So Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Saturday. It is Saturday evening.
Mm-hmm.
The Finley, am I getting the name right? I believe so.
Finley.
The Finley Manor.
Whoa.
We are returning to our days of good society. Finley Manor.
Hello, Little Thorndon.
Goodness me.
Welcome back to Little Thorndon, my friends. Finley Manor is an expansive building.
Mm-hmm.
There are fountains. The grass is perfectly trimmed. If you think of Princess Diaries,
Love it.
the grandmother's.
Please don't walk on the grass.
Yeah, if you put a foot on the grass, it does tell you in different languages, get the fuck off the grass. Not on the grass. But otherwise,
Not gonna lie, you said grandmother, and all I have in my head is Anastasia. It's me, grandmama.
Grandmama, it's me.
Anastasia.
So it's that form and extent of estate.
Mm-hmm.
Cars are arriving. People are arriving. It is the evening. It is winter, as established. It's raining. It has been raining. It's sort of let up a little bit now. Just the odd drizzle. The lights are on and blaring. Lights are on and blaring. Why not?
They are blaring.
From chandeliers. Inside, from the outside, you've got lots of fairy lights, but just in yellow, because class. Who would arrive first?
Reyes.
Reyes.
She's probably been there. Like, I would say, if Alison was at any point earlier that day either fretting over anything or doing any last minute anything that she actually had to do with regards to, like, I don't know, even if that's just like getting dressed, something like that, like Reyes would probably be there. She's being supportive.
Okay.
She's there.
Yeah, she's there. At some point, Alison's mum would somewhat surprisedly look at Reyes. Oh, it's nice to see you, Margot.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for a lovely place. It's good to see you. Welcome back. I hope your travels were okay.
Yes. Very good, thank you. It's good to see you clothed. Please stay that way for the entire evening, if you would. But have a wonderful time.
Don't worry, I absolutely will. I try not to be that way in a place where anyone can see me. So watch who I trust from now on, huh?
Yeah. Probably for the best, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she will wander off and find someone else, probably a caterer, and just
to bother, to terrorize,
to bother, no, to prepare.
Reyes is digging her nails into the palm of her hand. It's fine. This is fine.
Alison is also there and says, she didn't want you here. I'm not sure what you expected to happen.
I expected her to completely ignore my presence. But that was optimistic.
My mom? You've met my mother? You know better than that.
Look, I've spent most of the week being very optimistic. and very positive. It is infecting my brain. You'll have to forgive me. Been so well behaved. I think I'm losing brain cells. Just saying.
Brains. Is that you losing brain cells, or are you giving them to other people?
I mean, I don't think that's how science works, but far be it from me to know where they go when they leave my head.
Well, I mean, you're the only one that would know where they go when they leave your head. Where I hear you have been making eyes at Kaufman.
Making eyes at Kaufman. I do not wish to tussle with tall, dark, and broody. So Brook and Skyler's whatever. Al were neighbors. Like I took her home that one time after we had we used to be really good friends.
Yeah,
It was
for sure.
I don't know if I'd call that eyes. I mean, just because I'm not, breathing down every random person's neck every time I pass them in the hallway doesn't mean I'm making eyes at the one person that isn't making me angry.
One person.
You ever get caught?
Do you ever just?
I don't think that was
Keep it
getting
just
caught.
oops.
That was let me drop myself right in it.
Present company excluded, obviously.
Let's double
I'm
down.
gonna ask you to roll to keep your cool.
I have dice for this. I was prepared for this. Not gonna roll those. Those are not finished. I feel like they're rigged. I'm not gonna roll those ones. Here we go. Here's some. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, we don't love that. What am I rolling with on this one?
Cold.
Fuck off.
That is you keeping your cool.
It's a 6.
It's a 6. Mark experience.
Thanks. Wow.
She says nothing.
Uh-oh.
That's somehow worse. We got purrs.
Can you hear her?
We had the purr for all of 2 seconds.
Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty.
She says absolutely nothing. But goes to continue applying makeup.
Oh, you're coming back?
Okay.
That is what Alison says.
Come back? Okay. That is exactly not what she says.
I think Reyes takes that opportunity to become very fascinated with a book on her nightstand or something like that. Like she literally just like, let me just be quiet. It's probably the best. Let me just say less. Let me say less. Say less.
So less is more?
Less is less, and that's probably best.
Less is okay. Makes sense to me. We'll leave that there. Over the course of the week, at some point, Juan would have approached Skyler.
Uh-oh.
Because over the course of the week, every now and then, Juan would sort of look at Skyler, confused, somewhat amused, and then look away. But then at some point, we'll approach and say, "Hey, I've noticed that you're bringing Brook. good idea?
Why wouldn't it be? Come on.
Well, I mean, no reason. You can. There's nothing stopping you. I was just curious.
Why do you want me like all to yourself or what?
I just thought, given the situation, you wouldn't. It's
The
fine.
situation of
Never
what?
mind.
Like being surrounded by sycophants? Like
Not sycophants.
like a whole bunch of uppity rich motherfuckers raising money for the poor? Like what?
Well, given one of them is someone you're bringing who is the poor, just strikes me as strange that you would, you know.
Well, look at me doing my goodly service, bringing the poor. Am I right? I'm bringing my
Yeah.
girlfriend as I would want. No ulterior motive.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to say, or you just
No,
gonna
just
insult my
curious.
girlfriend more?
I was not doing that at all. Enjoy the party. And
Thanks, man. I'll see you
you're welcome.
there.
How much later do tell me a story, the two of you, of how these characters end up at the party.
I think around when does the party start?
7.
7. Right. I'd say about 6:30. Brook gets a knock at the door.
Okay. Cody probably answers it, not Brooke.
What's up, Squirt?
Hey, where have you been? I haven't seen you all week.
What are you talking about? I've been saving the world. What do you think?
That is so cool, so cool. So what have you done?
You know,
What did
I
you
can't
do?
tell you that.
Oh, but come on, just a secret, just one.
Okay, all right. There was that one time. I can't. They're watching. Listen,
I won't tell anyone.
I know you won't. But can you save the world for me one time, and go get your sister?
Yes, I can do exactly that.
Very cute.
Nice.
And he runs off to get his sister.
Too cute. Yeah, Brooke probably does that thing where she's been ready for like an hour. And just been like sitting on her bed, like very stressed, like listening to music or something. And so whenever Cody comes to get her, she's like, "Oh fuck, I'm not ready yet." And she like is, but she's like, and she like puts on more lip gloss or something. And then would come down.
Nice. I think he's probably stepped in the door and he's like closed the door. Oh, any mosquitoes in, or is that just Australia?
Just Australia.
It's not.
Don't let in the heat. Thought that was a joke, and then it was someone.
Yep.
We have those two.
Do Brooke's parents approach at all?
Brooke's parents are around, but not involved.
Okay.
They've already had the argument with Brooke over the length of the dress. The only reason that Brooke is allowed to wear the level of makeup and some of her mother's makeup is because of the formality of the occasion.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they're in the house, he'll kind of yell out, "It's just me, Miss Kaufman."
Thank you. Hi, Skyler.
Good evening to you.
Mr. Kaufman, would sort of put down the newspaper slightly, give one of those like manly nods, and just
Oh my God.
go back to reading.
And when Brook comes down the stairs, he'll do that classic. You look amazing. Like offer a hand on the last couple of stairs.
Thanks to you. What do you think? He looks nice. You picked out a good one.
You know me, expert in feminine wearers.
Mr. Kaufman is just like, I mean, he had been back in his newspaper, but you notice that there's a...
You see it out of the corner of his eyes. It's like, you know what they say, Mr. Kaufman? Metrosexuality is all in.
Look.
Returns to newspaper.
It's true. It's in Teen Vogue and other teen magazines.
You read Teen Vogue.
Tiger Beat.
I thought you were more like Cosmo.
I mean, I read that too, but
You read Cosmo. Come on. And then he'll like he's acting like nothing's changed.
mm-hmm. And Brooke is going along with it as they're like walking out the door. Brooke is like, she like bats him like on the chest, and she's like, "Cosmo's where I learned that thing."
With the sticking the pinky in, and he'll like say it. He'll say it loud enough.
Loud enough for who?
For Mr. Kaufman to hear.
No!
I'll be sure to bring her back in
Brooke's
time
not
for
laughing like
curfew.
I see.
Have a good one. I'm sure the game's on, right, Mr. Kaufman? All right.
Wow.
Returns to what he's doing,
Nice.
but there are narrowed eyes.
You think one of these days I'm gonna push it just far enough that we'll get the shotgun out.
Bold of you to think that my father has a shotgun, and that if he did, he would not have pulled it already.
It's true. We'll keep an eye out for any stray receipts. We'll open the door.
Mm-hmm. Same vehicle?
No, he's brought out the Royce for this one.
The Royce.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
I mean, correct choice. Good choice.
Well,
Still...
I think like if you've opened the door for Brooke or whatever, she'll be like, "Oh, I brought out the Royce. This is a fancy party. I should have put more deodorant on."
That's fine. Yeah, don't. Not that you would, but don't tell Dad that I. He thinks he's hidden the spare keys, but it's like in the bowl, so it's like it's not really hiding it.
It's just like under some potpourri.
Yeah, that bowl.
mean, what? Has Brook ever Skyler's I compose myself.
It's beautiful.
Because they're like never fucking home.
Yep.
So has Brooke met Skyler's parents / like when?
I think the extent of what you've seen, his father is he came into the house whilst we were like watching TV, and then he left in a golf outfit, and that was it. And he did this thing. He went, "Hey, Brittany."
Brittany, Burgundy, Barbara. Hey,
Barbie?
Bar-
And then Skyler would have said, Dad, it's Annie.
I'm so sorry, Annie. I'm so sorry.
And then
It's
he
lovely to
would have
meet you.
turned and been like this, the whole shtick is now we have to change your name every single time. He will never. He'll say like all of his brothers and then he'll say my name.
That has a pang of real-time ow to it.
I've been called the dog and then my name, so it's
Me
fine.
too, honestly.
And then you simply have not seen his mother.
Simp, you say?
Simp.
Because of reflex.
Yeah, you haven't seen his mother.
What's the drive like over there?
He'll like hand her the phone and be like, oh shit, I was about to be like, the aux cord is yours. I don't even know if this Rolls Royce has an aux
CDs.
cord.
He has
CD.
the CD, like a book of CDs.
I don't know. This one probably you can plug an MP3. Like there's already like a little
No,
iPod
oh,
Nano.
God. Oh
Yes. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
the-
iPod
Oh,
Nano,
yeah.
and it's got like the aux, like a proper aux cord in.
Okay,
So,
but it's yeah.
or like an
Darling, the
iPod.
aux is
It's
yours.
the thick boy. It's the iPod Classic.
I was gonna
And-
say it's definitely the classic with the buttons on it though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
On a deck of
It's the
cards.
whole,
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
the
it is.
ad. It's the full
Yeah.
ad of the time.
And he'll like
those
hand it
silhouettes.
over
Oh,
to her and be like, "It's all yours."
It's all yours.
She puts on some like cheesy ass romantic pop song.
Is there a cheesy ass romantic pop song on there?
Oh my god, that's the
Probably
Spotify doesn't
not.
exist.
No. Sorry, I'm asking. Well, that's yes, but also Skyler.
Well, it's like 80% like Beethoven, Bach, Cézanne,
Cesar.
and Rachmaninoff.
Rachmaninoff.
That's the one.
What
I
an
put it-
interesting choice.
Yes, those ones. And then there's like 3 Pink songs.
Yeah.
And 1 Carrie Underwood album.
Fuck.
Okay. Is this
Make your choice.
is
I
this
guess she's
Skyler's?
with Carrie Underwood.
Let's go.
I dug my key into the side. And this pretty little scoop.
That song,
I'm
she
just
does it
saying
with
right now, you can never have a go at me for liking Taylor Swift, Danielle. You just sang a Carrie Underwood song.
Nadine?
If
That's
you
not
put a
even
gun to my head and said
That song's
$1 million,
pretty
sing a Carrie Underwood song, I'd be like,
First of all,
pull the trigger.
top 40. Second of all, I am from the deep south of the United States. What is your excuse, motherfucker?
I grew up in England. I'm white.
Are you?
I'm part
Am
Welsh.
I? Am I now white?
I
Did
am
I just
white
have a race
culturally.
change without realizing? Oh,
Nah, homie. I know that one song.
don't
Don't
pull it
come
now.
for me.
Go sing some more Carrie Underwood. Here.
I know every word to that song, and so does everyone else who lived here and had 102.5 The River as a radio station growing up.
The river.
Fuck out of here.
I feel like it's just a thing of the US. Like everyone knows that
Don't
song.
defend it.
It
Don't
is
defend it.
known.
Don't defend it. Little
Maybe
snowball
next
here.
time he'll think before he cheats. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats.
Oh,
It's a
there's
good
also
song.
there's that Colby Calais song Bubbly. Shit, when did that come out?
That's way through that would have I feel like that's 2010 or some shit
I
like that.
don't know.
I don't know if that's the right decade. don't think we're there yet.
2007.
That
Within
are you
it.
talking about that song that I have stated I
I've
hate?
been away for a while now.
Hang on.
That song is banned.
Hang on a second.
In
I need
this
to do a.
In this world, that song bombed so hard.
I need to make sure of something real quick.
Anyway, I've derailed so hard.
He sure, Carrie Underwood before he cheats was also featured on Glee. So get off my dick.
What season? What season?
Don't fucking worry about what season, Nadine.
I stopped watching after 3 like a normal human. Exactly.
Some of us are more prone to Stockholm syndrome, bud.
Anyway, I've derailed so badly. I'm so sorry. I love this grump face so much.
Oh my goodness. If your face isn't there, it looks like she's wearing your clothes.
Perfect.
Yeah, Brooke just gets like really bitchy and starts attacking people for no reason. She's like stealing everyone's food.
Yep. Wow, Pippa, you just gotta let them speak to you like that.
She's like, what?
Just too busy looking at the ghosts in your apartment.
Okay. We've derailed, but I feel like I need to resolve this by saying it was the 13th episode of season 1. So fuck off, I win.
Really? Yeah. Oh God. Apparently I blocked that out of my memory.
I take it back. The 13th episode of season 1 of Glee: The Next Direction, aka the new one.
What even is that?
Get yourself all the way out of here. Leave.
All the way.
The nude erection.
No, the new direction.
What?
No, that was a joke that they made. That was a joke that they made.
I know.
New direction.
I know, the new direction. It was.
Okay.
Look, it's when they had. It was basically the.
No, we're not doing this.
Situation.
We're not doing this.
You're right. We shouldn't.
We are not Glee.
It was Marley. It was Marley Rose. It's fine.
Melissa Benoist.
Okay.
Melissa Benoist. Yes. Supergirl. Supergirl.
Yeah.
So as the subtle tones of Carrie Underwood.
So subtle.
So the gentle lilting tones. Carrie Underwood. Field car. Do you talk about anything on the way?
He's not going to. He's gonna like ask about Cody and make references to how he pisses off her parents, but he's not gonna talk about the week unless she brings it up.
Yeah, I think Brooke is just gonna do like, very like surface level kind of school talk of like, oh yeah, I had like an exam in my one class. What classes do I take? I had an exam in chemistry and I'm pretty sure I like totally bombed it, but I don't know if it even matters if they're gonna get rid of my scholarship anyway.
They're not gonna get rid of your scholarship. It's the whole point of this. So
they're trying. At least that's what everyone's saying. But
no, listen. They can make as much noise as they want, but in the end, we all know who's some of the main benefactors. You'll be all right.
Well, yeah. So it's like an old people party.
This one? Is that a question for me or is that a question to?
No, she's just like asking Skyler. Like, do you think there's gonna be like an open bar that we could like get drinks from, or are they gonna be like, is it like stuffy and boring?
Probably a bit of both. Mostly stuffy and boring, but let's be real. The rich kids of this town that we're in They know how to party. Just don't like say, is there an open bar? Just expect there to be.
I'm not gonna ask someone at the party. I'm not gonna look like a square. I'm just asking you. Square is from like the fucking 60s. It's fine. We're not gonna talk about it.
Oh, it's fine. I think it fits.
I think it's old timey slang, and I don't know what periods.
Phoebe said
No,
old timey.
You said square.
Phoebe did say old timey though.
Old timey slang, but that's adorable.
It's groovy.
It's groovy.
Here's the thing: like half the slang from the past was really just like slurs or ableist terms that we can't actually use. So,
And that's your French fornication fact of the fortnight.
Everything is awful, and everything can be traced back to colonialism. So,
like Cotton Eye Joe.
People.
stop. I learned about that the other day, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Sad face. Okay.
I can no longer sad cowboy to that.
There is no sad cowboy. There is no sadder cowboy than all of us whose childhoods have been ruined.
Yes, absolutely.
There is no sadder cowboy.
Is there anything else that the two of you discuss other than not discussing the week? But what?
Be suspicious.
Hey, listen, I heard on the grapevine that Reyes is going to be there. You going to be able to take your eyes off her tits for a little bit to keep your attention on me. And he's smiling while saying it, but like there is a serious undertone.
Which tits?
I think she has a close reaction to what I had of just being like, I mean, it's Allison's party. Like I figured Reyes would be there, but I mean, if anyone's looking at anyone's tits, like, come on, babe, you picked this dress. I'm gonna be the center of attention.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You just guys looked pretty chummy. Chummy? No, nope, they don't say chummy. Yeah, look pally?
Buddy.
Look pretty
Buddy.
buddy.
It's buddy. Yeah.
After detention. So I thought, hey, you might want to
Not stalky.
hang.
It's fine.
No, I mean, she just was giving me a ride home. Who said we were being buddy?
Well, I'm supposed to ask you how many times she's seen your tits. It's from the horse's mouth. So it sounds pretty close.
It's
Yeah.
not what I said. It's libel.
I have not kept a record. I mean, we grew up together, like from when we were kids, little kids, like change in front of each other. But I mean, once I like got boobs, we like, turned around.
Gotcha. And he's just gonna keep driving.
I would like both of you to roll to keep your cool
Oh shit.
Okay.
and see who
Don't
loses
be suspicious,
their cool
don't be
more.
suspicious.
I don't think it's within the rules, but I would. It's essentially an opposed roll.
It's a contest.
What is my cool?
Let's see. What is this cold? Oh God, I don't think I have like any cold.
So mine is an 11.
Damn. Ice cold.
Yeah, that's a 6 from me.
Ooh,
Mark
failure.
experience.
Experience.
Skyler, you keep your cool. You gain insight,
Okay, insight.
but you gain insight into the situation.
Sexy.
You can ask a question about the situation and take one forward to acting on that information.
Okay. Is there like a set of questions that I have to that I must ask?
You just ask a question. You're asking me the answer, but I may ask Phoebe, depending on what the question is.
Do I get the feeling that Brooke has ever had feelings about Reyes?
Feelings, any feelings at all?
Feelings for? You
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask Brooke that question.
I mean, the answer is that she has not. What Skyler picks up is up to him, but Brooke
Okay.
hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I think, like, through the tension, Brooke's just kind of like, come on, babe, I'm joking. Like, these tips are for you.
Yeah, sure. And then he'll like crack a joke of like, yeah, in the closet later. Sure.
We're in a car by ourselves. Why are we waiting for a closet later? That
Because this is a Christian Minecraft server.
I understand now.
Indeed.
I understand.
Oh, dude. The Christian Minecraft server.
I think he'll at some point, he'll put like a very possessive hand on her thigh as they like drive up the driveway.
Mhm.
It's like immediate as soon as he crosses the gates. He's like, oh.
Brooke, what's your response to that?
I think, like, it's probably, Brooke is probably like, oh, yes, that's like, you know, what he should be doing.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing I can say on nothing.
Okay. But I feel like, you know, Skylar is like kind of possessive, so it's pretty normal, I feel like, for her. And so she's like, yes, good, we're okay in her mind. And I don't know what I can say with TOS, but she's also into it.
Oh, interesting. Then, just to
Message
mechanize that.
received.
Oh, wait, actually, is the intention, Skylar,
Yeah.
to turn her on?
Young 20s boy says yes, but it's not the first intention. It's probably like second ranked intention.
Then, rank 2 intention. Roll turn someone on.
It's my objective, but not my super objective. What you know?
Very not good. It's really very, very fail. Hot.
You're rolling with hot. Mm-hmm.
That is.
You ever just fuck
that
up?
is a 6.
That is a 6.
With my +2, that is a 6. I rolled a 4.
Eek.
Brooke, roll turn someone on.
Sure.
Let's see if it becomes Skylar's main objective.
No.
These tits are mine.
Yes, this is also mine.
That's a 9 from me.
Okay. So,
Hot and I have big boobs. So it was going to be at least 9 for me.
So, Skylar, this is now your objective, to some degree. You can either give Brooke a string, give yourself to her, promise something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So as the mortal, I have the move True Love, which part of it, I always carry a +1 forward to earning my lover's heart or fancy. Does this apply? Does that count?
It does. Yes.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah. It's a complete success.
It's a complete success. So you gain a string, Brooke.
The string
You gain
is
a
now
string.
this boy has a boner.
Your demon voice is back.
So
sorry.
And little Skyler said,
That's little
Little
Skylar's
Skylar's
voice.
awake. Oh my! Does your dick ever have a voice though? Does your dick?
Oh my god.
does it ever sound like a demon?
Yikes. Yeah. Here, I'll show you what my dick sounds like.
But
That
show?
didn't-
No.
that didn't-
t-
One
t-
second. Hey, hold up. Oh wait, get out of the way.
What are you doing?
The little Skylar sounds like
This. This is what little Skyler sounds
Stop.
like. Yes, Buddha.
Is the string I gain on you really that I
yes,
turn you
the
on?
dude 100% has a semi now.
Well, okay, I just wasn't sure if that was the string you were giving me.
Oh yeah, I mean
That's
you can choose the string, but that would be the kind of obvious one from his perspective.
So you have a string, which is his string, and
Hey, it's not a string.
also-
TOS.
Which will happen? Will you give yourself to her, promise something you think she wants, or get embarrassed and act awkward, which I really doubt is the one you're going to choose, but it's there as an option.
How TOS can I go?
Oh,
What do you mean how Tio?
we played an
Your
entire.
channel. We're in your house.
We've been doing this for how long?
I will choose. I promise something that I think Brooke wants. So, what does Brooke want?
What are you promising?
I think you get to decide if you
get
think
to
it's
promise.
fair,
I
and
think.
will
Oh
tell
yeah,
you.
I think you want. Okay. So then in that case, he'll turn around and say, "Listen, we can make the closet thing a now thing, or I like the idea of a closet rendezvous." Oof. That's why I said that.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, she's gonna very intentionally pull her hair over to the side that is away from him. That way full décolletage is on display.
And neck. I'm just going to point that one out as well.
Décolletage counts. That's neck and chest, technically.
Yeah.
All of it. Just
Yeah. So she's gonna because she has quite long hair, and she'll say,
Yeah. Why?
I thought it was important to make that known that the neck specifically was exposed unless it's elsewhere,
I've placed my boobs elsewhere on my body to keep my neck
Or
safe.
placed my bites elsewhere on the body.
I was like, how? I can't fucking talk with these. How? I need to file them.
Sad. Sad.
I've completely lost my train of thought. Sorry. Continue.
so to finish my thought, she's pulled her hair to the side to expose her décolletage. And do you like how I say it like the whitest person ever?
Décolletage.
Décolletage.
I mean,
I'm
sometimes people are
still
white too, so
I
it's
say it okay,
Did you say some people are white? Is that what you said?
I said some French people are white.
French people can be white also. The
French
white
people are also allowed to be white.
to specify. Because I'm in Brook mode, so I'm not using the actual French pronunciation. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, with her décolletage on display, she's like, I think later sounds fun. I mean, I just got all primped, so I want to show up looking my best. I can't, don't want anyone to think we were too eager.
Those aren't.
You're not too eager, are you? And she kind of glances.
I didn't hear it.
Glance.
I didn't hear it. Say it again.
She glances.
She goes, "You're not too eager, are you?" And she glances significantly. at a part of his human flesh body.
Right.
Yeah, she does.
I hated that.
Right.
He'll do that kind of like adjust thing, and he'll say, "As eager as ever, babe." And he'll like drive. Is there a valet? I didn't see there's a valet.
I mean, there's a valet, but how? It sounds like I'm just saying valley with a really weird accent.
A valet?
Sure,
Did you
that's
really
what it
call it a
was.
valet?
That's no. I understand that it's valet, but
Okay.
like my brain just went, that's weird.
Say
What accent
valet
is
properly.
Valet.
It's a valet.
It's valet. Valet. There is a valet.
Mhm.
I assume they have arrived.
Yes.
They have come to the place.
Yeah.
I have to be very specific with my use of language now. Amazing.
Skylar has
Valet.
arrived. I've been clear about that, yes.
Skylar has
Yeah.
yet to come,
I don't
but
mean
has
arrive.
arrived.
I mean a different type of arrival. This is- One can arrive in many ways.
I'm gonna have to delete
think
this
we all
whole
arrived.
VOD.
The valet waits for you to finish speaking, unless the windows are tinted, I imagine, actually.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So then as soon as the car comes to a halt, the valet would open a door. So what that valet happens to see, we don't know.
Décolletage is probably what he would see. Because
The valet is,
you'd open the passenger door first.
yes, would open the passenger door first.
Yeah.
And step back out of the way. Please.
I do think at this moment I would like Nadine to give a description of Brook's dress.
One second, let me get it.
That's valid.
Scree.
Because y'all know I love an outfit description, but since Brook did not buy it, Nadine has to be the one to describe it.
That is correct.
Top one or the bottom one?
I told you that I liked the top one, but I mean, you're the character, so you get
Same
to decide
color?
what you want. I told you in the message, if you simply scroll down, periwinkle. Periwinkle.
You didn't say anything about the color.
I literally said, make the dress periwinkle, and you got it. Quote.
Fucking what? Anyway, now I have to look up what periwinkle color is. Jesus.
It's a light blue.
I would say
Light
more of a
blue with a
lavender.
touch of purple.
I would say it's a lavender.
That's not a fucking lavender.
I mean,
In your
there's a reason
opinion.
why people say periwinkle blue specifically, but
Color is
Okay.
inherently subjective, so it's fine.
So when Brooke has to step out, they very much have to do that kind of leg, kind of ungainly out, one then two, because the dress is probably mid-thigh length, but it is that kind of material that does like to shimmy its way up. The bottom of this dress is skin tight, shows off all the assets, and has that wonderful early noughties bedazzled with some form of nice rhinestonage.
Spice Girl stress.
As it kind of like fades up towards the midriff, which the material kind of bunches at the shoulders and droops into this very deep V to show off the other assets, and have these kind of like ugly as fuck early noughties buckles at the top. It is in a beautiful periwinkle coloration, and I would, yeah, from the photo, the back is also deep V'd, so it's got that wonderful, goes all the way down to like the tramp stamp area, and it is pretty spicy, Brooke has all the accoutrement to make it look fancy. Meanwhile, he is in the most boring white man black and white suit. The little bow tie.
Brooke has paired this dress with a pair of strappy high heel sandals with straps which go like up to mid calf.
Beautiful.
Kind of crisscrossing around. You know the exact ones I'm talking about from that era.
Yeah, from that era.
Look, it's the closet. And probably like minimal jewelry.
Oh, I went for the wrong one. Why do you stop me halfway through my description?
Because I thought you were really bad at describing dresses, and I just was gonna let you know.
I just did the other top one. I thought
What other top one?
Yes.
Dresses did you?
It's been a lot.
That's fine. That one's fine.
Screw you. I thought you were really bad at describing dresses. All right. Fucking why? This shit looks like a goddamn nightie. It looks like a nightie. It's like tiny little straps.
Okay, so you're
Deep
shifting to
It's a slip dress entirely.
It's a slip dress. It's a slip dress. I think that's bedazzled, or it may be lace. I can't tell.
It is bedazzled around the
Around the breastage. It is very kind of low hanging. So if you got high up nipples, RIP to you. It is literally a slip dress.
We have to ask the question because it's important now.
Just
Brooke, how high are your nipples?
How high up are your nipples?
Please.
Because that actually became relevant the second you said it.
middle of the boob nipples.
Middle of the boob nipples.
A nice, happy mid boob nipple.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as no one pulls the dress down in any way, shape, or form,
We're safe.
safe.
Yes.
accidentally or
I
on
will
purpose.
add that to my notes.
Anyway, it's a periwinkle, beautiful periwinkle blue, and I'm gonna say a little laceage at the bottom. Very nice, very nice.
Okay. How long is it?
Again, mid thigh.
Mid thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Assets not on show for this
It's
one.
not on show.
Okay. And you're still normal white guy.
Still in my normal white guy, black and white suit.
I could hope. The valet says nothing. Valet, I just work here.
I can't believe you, Phoebe.
There were
really
four,
bad
here's
at
the thing.
describing dresses.
There were 4 dresses which were sent in 2 groups of 2. I forgot the first 2 existed. I only remembered the second 2 because object permanence, the second 2 were on my screen, so I knew that they existed. And therefore, the first dress you sent, the one that I actually liked, was the one I remembered existed and was on top. And so I apologize. I thought you were just really bad at describing dresses.
It's the reasoning for me.
And I
Uh-huh.
was at peace. It's fine. I'm sorry that I hurt you in this way. It is simply a slip dress, strappy sandals, a small jewelry, nothing flashy.
Okay. Cool. I love it. As you head in, someone opens the door for you, obviously. This isn't, what is this?
What are we, poor people?
Number 1, what are we, poor people? But also, number 2, he's wearing gloves. So, don't leave fingerprints on my door. Door is opened. You are greeted immediately by Alison's mum.
What's Alison's last name?
Finley.
Finley.
Mrs. Finley. Lovely to see you again. Beautiful home.
Skyler. Lovely to see you. It's been a while.
That it has. This is my girlfriend, Brooke. Mrs. Finley.
And she does the look. Oh, like just a solid.
Mm-hmm. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for welcoming us.
Does that happen?
She does that.
Tell me that happens.
She probably does. She probably like stutters, but she doesn't go.
Jesus, I was tired.
I hate y'all so much.
She's probably just like, thank you for welcoming us.
Thank
Very
you
intimidated.
Thank you for joining us, Brooke. I hope you have a good evening. If you need anything at all, ask any of the staff and they will assist how they can. Skyler, you understand how things work here, so enjoy.
Thank you.
And she gives you the look of, okay, leave now.
Come on, Brook. And he'll like place a hand on the small of her back.
And she watches that as you go. Inside the manor house, there is a reception room, a foyer.
Mm-hmm.
Stairs curving up. It leads through to a ballroom, which is where, for the most part, the soiree is going to take place. It is very delicately lit, largely candles. There is a chandelier in the middle. There are chandeliers just everywhere. Mrs. Finley's just in a standard black business dress, string of pearls. She is... Imagine, if you will, shit, I forgot her name. What's her name?
What's she in?
Help.
What was she in?
I know, that's what my brain's doing. Will Smith, help me out here.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Aunt Viv?
No, Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv.
She
Which
is
Aunt Viv? Which
Ooh,
one?
which Aunt Viv?
the real one.
Okay.
Oh. That's... Is it
It's an
the
important
same
question.
Aunt Viv we're talking about? The OG?
Well, yes, from
The OG?
Fresh Prince. Yes, the one that did the dance number.
Yes.
You know the one.
Well, I'll pop in chat.
We all know.
Not that one.
We all know Aunt Viv.
We all know.
OG Aunt Viv.
OG Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's her. She looks like she could laugh, she could smile, but this isn't the time for it.
Yeah. No, knowing this now, Reyes made the right move earlier. I'll talk back to that lady.
As you go in, Juan is already there. Juan is wearing a black, slightly oversized, because Phoebe wanted looks, a black oversized suit jacket, black turtleneck. Interestingly, for the time, metrosexual that Juan is has a smoky eye.
Ooh, smoky eye. Ooh.
Smoky eye Juan.
Giving me Magnus.
Well-fitted suit pants. I say well-fitted, not 90s well-fitted, like actually just well-fitted suit pants. Who else do we have? Who else is here? Ingrid. Ingrid is wearing Ingrid has gone a little spicy.
Ooh.
Ingrid is wearing a mini skirt, mid-thigh, bright yellow.
Oh.
Looks
Yellow.
amazing on her.
Yes, Ingrid. Let's go.
Black belt. That sort of mesh half see-through shirt with a black bra. Oversized yellow, bright yellow matching jacket.
Interessant.
Bold, I like it.
She went bold and it worked for her.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard bold. Bold.
She went bold and it
And it
worked.
worked.
It worked.
I I'm sure that would work also for her.
Ren is wearing a loose, full dress to the neck. It is pink, not baby pink, just like soft. You're soft. Softer, but not baby, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is on the longer side. She knows how to work it, but it's as though she only just learned how to work it.
Mm-hmm.
She's learning.
Sweet baby.
She's learning how to work it.
My sweet child.
There are other adults in the room. They look like they're probably stakeholders in some way, shape, or form. They have that air of like, oh look, another team. This is lovely. Like we have something to look at now.
Yeah.
They are having their business chat. If you want to know anything further about them, I can tell you things, but those are the main people that are in the room. Is Reyes in the room?
No.
Okay.
Reyes is probably out back, any kind of like a terrace or something like that, if there is such a place. Reyes would be there, possibly very sneakily smoking a cigarette, and I'm not even sure why. It just came to mind as like the correct thing that she would be doing. But she's being very clandestine about it. This is something that this character has foisted upon me as the player.
And so I say it will be done secretly.
And yes, because that's not very well behaved now, is it? So yeah. She's got on she's wearing a dress begrudgingly. There is like the rest of there was a nice, not like a pantsuit, but like there was a nice like it's a tailored like Tegan and Sarah suit like upstairs, and it was made apparent to her almost immediately that she would not be allowed to wear it. So she is wearing a
red dress,
black dress, but she also has it's black, but she's also got like a blazer on over it. And she's got hair all over to one side, and like she's like, it's like swoopy, like it's doing what mine was doing if someone had actually done it. It's been zhuzhed. She cleans up nice. It looks nice. I feel like there's probably like some kind of bedazzlement on like the lapels of the like the particular jacket or whatever. It looks like it's tapered, so it looks like it could be worn with a dress. But it is definitely a part of the pants that she wishes she was wearing right now. She's wearing a dress. She keeps pulling down at it. It's about mid-thigh.
What shoes?
God. They're heels, but they're not that high. They are like the kind of heels that a queer high school girl has because her parents make her have them.
You can just say character shoes, okay? Just say character shoes.
Oh,
character shoes.
Don't. That was a direct attack at me.
It's literally the only heels I ever had.
It was a direct attack at my closet. I could literally open this door and show them to you right now. Like,
for anyone who isn't a musical theatre major, character shoes are the heels that you wear when you have to dance in heels.
And they can also double as heels that you can wear to church or a funeral or a party when your parents tell you gotta go somewhere you really don't want to wear heels. All purpose. The character is you and your femininity that you're performing.
Yay!
Yay! It's those.
I'm just going to throw you back to that time where what weapon did you use to score your character shoes?
Oh, I used a Leatherman one time.
A kniff?
Yeah, kniff usually.
A kniff?
Scissors unlikely. Someone caught me once trying to score my shoes, and then were like, you know, you can just get shoe wax, and I'm like, but I'm wearing these in public.
Nah, score them, man.
And they're like, you wear shoes in public?
It's the metal way to do it.
These are stage shoes.
Don't
Shout
worry
out to
about it.
2014
Don't-
me who
Don't worry
practiced
about it.
walking on the balls of my feet so I would never have to touch my feet to the ground, so that I could run in all heels.
Mhm.
I am now capable of sprinting in
That
all
is-
shoes. All shoes. All. Thank you.
I never wore character shoes, but I can do that too.
Thank you.
I-
I'm proud of you.
They're runners, they're track stars.
I
Not
choose
me.
to perform my femininity in neon yellow faux snake skin boot heels. They're very powerful.
Okay, proof.
I don't believe it unless I see a
Please.
photograph.
I'll get them at the break and I'll bring them up.
Nice. All right, guys, so we're going to a break.
It's time for break.
Come on, guys.
While you were in there. Oh no, sorry. I was with Reyes. Here we go. Behind Reyes,
Uh-oh.
Alison.
Oh, no. Oh,
You
no.
smoke?
No. She does not turn around.
No.
No. And fluidly, some pervy old guy offered me this, and I didn't have the wherewithal to refuse him. So here I am.
I'll have a talk with the staff. Sven's not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, I think she does that actually. I think she just like silently mouths.
Does.
Never met a good Sven, personally.
No one's ever met it. I'm sorry, Sven. If you are good.
Sorry, Svens. We love you.
If you are a good.
All
I'm
Svens.
sorry.
Not all Svens.
Not all
Not all
Svens.
Svens.
Hashtag.
Not all Svens.
He said, I don't love you, Sven. No.
Has she turned around yet? No.
She does turn around to say,
Alison is laughing at her. But Alison is also wearing essentially an almost see-through black number.
Reyes goes,
Everyone went, hello.
the entire chat goes,
Hello there.
Bedazzled around the bottom, and as it moves up the dress, the gems fade. So that kind of style.
and as Reyes' eyes move up, they seem to brighten somewhat. She takes full inventory.
Full inventory.
I'm just counting, making sure every
hi.
gemstone is in place. Yep.
Inside or not?
I was gonna finish this off first, but she kind of like puts it out on the on one of the like stone, like, I don't know. No, it's like a low wall probably there. Yeah. Or she puts it out on a column or something like that. And I think there is an almost wolf-like eye flash that happens, but it is short-lived, and
Roll to keep your cool, please.
God damn it.
I mean, you can't say something like that and expect me to not ask you to roll.
I'm doing great. It is an 8.
Okay.
An
I
eight,
didn't
not
fail.
bad.
On an
That's what I
8.
mean. By great, I didn't fail.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunate. Shawnee's like, oh, I wanted Danny to fail. Oh. Tell me how you really feel. Gosh. She goes, yeah. Wouldn't want to miss all the fun. Isn't it better if I'm out here anyway, though? I thought I was supposed to be security or whatever.
Well, yes, you're supposed to be my security.
I can keep track of you from just about anywhere. I always know where you are.
Don't know about that.
Not in like a weird way, I guess.
She holds out her arm in the sense of she expects you to offer an arm.
Yeah, no, Reyes does the blazer and she goes, like she very dramatically genuflects. Your Majesty.
My brain flashes back to good society.
Your Majesty.
And Albie.
My sweet angel Albemarle.
Just,
you know, is she, you know,
Albie is very, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Some interesting things are going to happen, I think. So.
Define interesting. I never do know with you.
Just stay with me tonight.
Say no more.
Okay. And she leads you inside.
Interesting. Reyes is going to follow and acquiesce, and you will see her walking back into like anyone else would see her walking back into the house with Alison. But if you know her at all, she would probably look a little bit distracted because this is already not going as she planned, like as she thought it was going to go. She didn't actually think she was going to have to be seen or talk to anyone, much less on Alison's arm. So this is completely like antithetical to.
Mm-hmm. And as you walk back into as you walk into the ballroom, you can tell that her mum also thought that was supposed to be the case.
I think she definitely clocks the mom like immediately upon walking into the room, and then like she clocks her so that she can avoid that part of the room. You ever just identify where your enemy is in a room so that you cannot look at them, so that you cannot
I usually do that with my crush.
Yes, that's what I meant. Enemy, crush, same thing.
Enemy, crush.
It's like, oh, so this side of the room is designated for you, and I'm gonna be over here.
And you just do this.
And we won't look over. We don't look over there. No.
Does your peripheral vision ever work that well?
It's impeccable.
When eventually Brook will see Reyes, Reyes will see Brook, Skyler will see Reyes, Reyes will see Skyler. There's no way of avoiding that. What happens?
Immediately upon seeing Brook, the very first thing that Reyes does is quietly, like no matter what is going on, the most subtle, like
My inner Skyler just came out hard. I was like, it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I mean, Alison's right there. That's what's
it's literally like it looks like, if she's like wearing a blazer, she's like adjusting the blazer almost. But it's like a side long, like it's like a little shimmy and like
I love it.
Conveying to the mind's eye for everyone else. It's a good dress. It's gonna be great for the car wash.
It's gonna be great.
Brooke's response to seeing that is like kind of holding back a giggle and just being like she knows. You know, she's like, I know.
Reyes winks. The left eye wink, which I can't do, but she can.
There's like another little giggle, and she doesn't like wink back or anything. It's like another little giggle, and she looks away.
Skylar just looks at her.
Brook or Reyes?
Skylar looks at Brook. And then he'll say, I'm gonna go get us a drink. And he'll head straight for Alison.
Which is, in effect, heading straight towards Reyes.
Oh! Festive.
Was it said in such a way which implies, like, don't come with me?
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
So Brooke, who basically knows no one here and is very poor,
is now alone.
Standing.
I'm very poor.
He's just in the middle. Excuse me?
Hello?
I'm very poor.
I'm poor.
And all of the business people are like, oh, they brought real entertainment.
Oh my God.
When you're like, you're just clearly, you have led a different life than the people around you, and you're like,
yes.
And like that's what she's doing. She's just like,
it's fine.
Like they wouldn't even employ me here. I'm too poor.
No. Yes.
Skylar goes up to Alison and says, evening, Alison.
Good evening.
Great party.
Well, we have you to thank.
Go ahead.
I have no intention of thanking you.
I didn't think so. Oh, Reyes. Didn't see you there.
You're looking very pretty tonight, Skylar.
Always do. You're looking very... Did you borrow those?
Mm-hmm.
Thought so. So, do you need me to make a speech or something equally as embarrassing, or am I just here to be pretty?
No, you don't need to make a speech, actually. You might want to, though. And at that point, Alison's mother returns with Alison's father. Accompanying Alison's mother and father are both of Skylar's parents.
Oh no! Oh no!
Very nice. You knew this was happening?
I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't.
Do we ever know what our
Alison.
parents are doing?
Alison, you know he doesn't talk to his parents. They don't like him very much.
She doesn't reply to that. Skylar, how are you feeling?
I think I should roll to keep my cool.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? I think Skylar might be English, because that's a stiff upper lip if I've seen one. That is a 12.
Whew,
A
okay.
12! The luck.
Unflappable, which is really lucky because the whole room is looking from Skylar to the parents because they know who those people are. Alison's mum says, "Thank you everyone for gathering.
That was me. That was not Reyes.
She stops.
No.
She does not. She does not.
No.
Be funny though.
Escort that person out.
Thank you all for gathering. We are but the hosts of a very exciting turn of events. And Skylar's dad says, well, we just thought everyone should be gathered. We've been away for so long. But we are back. We are staying. And we have, as of yesterday, finalized the purchase of the school. And let's go to a break. Really brief one.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everyone. We'll see you very shortly. Hey, what's up? We're back. It's what's up, A-Town. Yeah, times 3.
What?
We're here
You up, A-Town down.
We are.
and we're ready for the absolute nonsense that is going to be Skylar's parents returning.
Yeah.
Bye.
Before the break,
Mm-hmm.
we talked about Saturday, and we got to this party, which is a beautiful party with a lot of rich people and Brook. Brook is also present.
And Brook is also there.
Given Skylar, who is Brook's boyfriend,
Yep.
given Skylar's parents have just purchased the school, and given the rumors that the scholarships are going to disappear without funding, with all of that in mind,
Mm-hmm.
where's Brook at right now?
I was gonna say, as soon as Skylar's parents would have walked into the room, he would have turned to Brook and like motioned for her to come to him.
Okay, that was.
No, not this. It would have been like a.
I know.
Like a subtle come here thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then she would come to his side, because she initially, without that, probably would not have, because she wouldn't want to I don't know, potentially put him in a compromised position or something. I don't know. But yeah, with that, she'll come over, and I think in her head, she's just kind of well, yeah, I guess Skylar was right. I probably, hopefully, won't lose my scholarship. If I do, that's gonna make shit real fucking awkward. So we're gonna see how
through
this.
his head.
Old of you to assume.
Do you think it's fair for Brook to roll cool here? Keeping that cool.
Don't be suspicious.
Or is she good?
The thing that I think, she could, but it would all be internal.
Yes.
Like,
no,
I don't
I'm not saying it's an external lose your shit.
for them or whatever. So I could, but I don't know. I feel like she's just kind of gonna be taking cues from Skylar on how much she should or should not be freaking out about this situation, because she doesn't know how to handle his parents. She doesn't know if it is a thing to make a deal out of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Skylar, where are you at?
Skylar is doing that very looking at the thing next to his parents, so it looks like he is paying attention, but he is 100% in his head right now.
What is happening in his head?
He's just trying to do the math of Why are they purchasing the school? What is their motive? What does this mean for Brook? What does this mean for him? What does this mean
Make
in
it
general?
make sense.
Yeah.
And Reyes.
Ew.
Hello.
Hi.
Same question. Anything?
Well, her first impulse, aside from completely avoiding eye contact with the side of the room that is like, she's looking. Parents, Reyes' eyes, just like up and to the left. Do not make eye contact. She knows that part of her place. I think she is very preoccupied with being smug about Skyler's parents being there. Because them being estranged, as is the case with most rich kids, I don't think is a secret. And like, I think in the past when she's like, I mean, they know people, you know? It's not, yeah. So she's aware of this fact and is being too smug about it to really put two and two together. It's a very like, in the immediate, your parents are here and you didn't know. What's up now? Fucking pale face. Hey.
What's up now? Fucking pale face. That's a
It's
it's a whole sentence.
It's a complete sentence.
It's a complete sentence. Skyler's parents will continue.
Mm-hmm.
The school has been not in dire straits, but, you know, we've noticed a slip. And of course, Skyler here has been tutoring and doing what he can to improve things around the campus, as has Alison. And for that, we are grateful. There will be funding efforts made to maintain everyone at the school as it exists, but things will change. Some of the sports may shift. We're going to build a new wing to encourage our scholars to grow their physical knowledge. However, this is a school of science, and it is on science that we stand and move forward. It is on science that we continue technology. English will continue as an important subject, yes, important for communication. Languages will be expanded because you have to communicate with other people. But it is not the focus. I am aware of certain students who have been given leeway in their... And he sort of glances around the room and is just kind of like, we don't have any of those here. Given leeway in their claims of scholarship, as it were. The room titters.
Brook is like digging her nails into Skylar's arm.
The students that are in the room are doing the I'm not looking at Brook.
No.
I'm not looking at Brook. I'm not. I just
Reyes
want peripheral vision. That's
yeah, Reyes is clocking Brook as well. Like at this point.
I mean, she's staring like dead ahead, like digging her nails into Skylar's arm, but she's not looking anywhere. Like she's, you know, a very.
Are the 4 of them?
Huh?
I was gonna say, are the 4 of them standing together at this point?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Skylar
yeah.
Brooke came to Skylar, so now they're all okay. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a very determined, steely kind of 1,000-yard stare. Like there's something really important she needs to look at on the wall.
Over there.
Over there. That place.
Skylar is going to do the thing where he like grabs Brooke's hand, squeezes it, and then he's going to. They're on a stage. Are they on like a stage, or are they just in front of people?
The parents. The parents are just at basically the entrance to the hall.
Okay. He's gonna join them, and he's going to place his hand on his father's like kind of like chummy, like pat his shoulder.
Oh, man of the hour.
That is me, and he's turned up the charm to like 1,000. And he's going to just he'll do the polite thing of I can't wait to listen to the rest of your speech. And there is something as someone who has been working in tutorage for this time whilst my parents have been away, working really hard to accommodate this and make this happen, because I know that they're doing this for really good reasons. I just have a couple of things to say. After you're done, Dad, please continue.
Thank you. And he gives you a look of, do not interrupt me again.
Skylar meets his stare.
I'm actually going to ask you to roll to keep your cool.
Poo bags.
I was waiting for it.
I think that just makes it. It just makes it 7.
You can continue to meet his stare. However, if you do,
Yes.
following the conversation, you will not be returning to Brook. Or you can break eye contact with him, and that consequence will fizzle.
No, we'll continue.
Okay.
Don't look so surprised.
So Skylar's dad's gonna put his arm around Skylar and continue. Chantel doesn't know where he got to. And continue, saying, so, our son here has been struggling to decide what he wants to do with his life, what he wants to do with his time. We've decided to build a plant in the area. And there will be the chance to directly move on from a school to working in the plant. Pathways. Those students who are very gifted will choose in what area they work, won't they, Skylar? And he said it as though you knew about the entire situation.
Yes.
our son here is very gifted and has already agreed and accepted an offer to work as my second until he has fulfilled his role as a student and is ready to join the family. The rest of the school, depending on what is needed, depending on who is needed, all will get the opportunity of a pathway. The town is going to thrive, and we are going to make sure it stays that way. So enjoy the evening. Have a lovely time because change is on the horizon.
It certainly is, Dad. You really do have a knack for coming in and just bringing opportunities left, right, and center. My father, everyone, round of applause. And listen, I know that I was floundering for a little bit.
Is this to...
It's to the crowd.
To the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was floundering a little bit. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I know that most of us young adults, we like to choose the instant gratification sometimes over the long haul. You know, wait for laughter.
There is none.
Fine. Nadine will cry about it later. So instead, I've decided I'm really going to knuckle down, and that is why, both Dad and I agreed that whilst I will take this second position, we're going to become benefactors for underprivileged kids to be able to come to such prestigious schools like this. We're building a pathway, as Dad has said, and we want to give opportunities to those who are working hard enough to make
And that is why, at the end of the year, there will be a formal held. Our current class is going to plan it, set it up, run it, and we will see just how well and how much they care about moving forward with these pathways and helping the underprivileged. Isn't that right, son?
That's right, Dad.
Roll to keep your cool, because he is trying to shut you the fuck down.
Just imagining they've got their arms around each other and it's just like...
It's a 7 again.
It's a 7 again? He is going to give you a condition.
Okay.
That condition, as his pats yours on the shoulder in that very jovial way, is submissive.
I'll take it.
Okay. Isn't that right, son?
That's right, Dad. Can't wait to start planning.
Fantastic. Enjoy the party. And he waits for everyone to do their thing.
Enjoy the party.
Enjoy.
Enjoy
You've been
the
told.
party.
You have all been told to enjoy the party. You've been told. How is everyone?
Nervous laughter. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Alison, just quietly. I told you.
Why does this sound like a supervillain origin story?
Whose? And she's looking at Skyler.
Lex
I think
Luthor.
being next to Alison, like, Reyes has mastered the art of, it's like almost like a ventriloquism, like her mouth is not moving, but she is laughing. She's just supervillain origin story, you know? Oh yeah, this is pretty fantastic. It's pretty fantastic. Ooh.
So, Skyler is not being permitted to return to Brook.
Not for now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know about this?
He will shoot her on look. Like, I can't do fuck all. Sorry, babes.
So Reyes is nowhere near.
Oh,
No, they're next to each
You're
other.
all next to each other.
Allison Reyes and Brook are all standing quite close to each other because that's where they were when the speech started.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yep. I think Brook just kind of like looks over at Reyes and Allison, not like really for anything. She's just kind of like, you know, just like what the fuck, just kind of like, and she's gonna like go outside, like she's just gonna be like, exit, I'm going, like she's like, what?
Fuck.
Roll to run away, please.
Ooh. Sure.
Thank you.
Let's see, which stat is
volatile.
Volatile. Okay, cool. Thank you. I believe I have a plus. That's a 4.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Take experience.
Oh no.
I have a lot of experience so far, y'all. I'm doing great on experience.
You're probably almost at a level up. You're just like,
Who's
you're on your
gonna
way.
level up? It's you.
Level up. Okay. Choose one. I'm gonna ask you to choose one. You run into something worse, you cause a big scene, or you leave something behind.
Well, I think it's too obvious to say that I leave behind Skyler. Do I get to pick the thing that I leave behind? Like, can I like pitch a thing or whatever?
You can, yeah.
Stinky too.
What?
Don't make me say it again.
It's too obvious to leave behind Skylar. Can the thing that I like have left behind be Reyes, so like she can't follow me?
I'm gonna say no, because she might. I have no idea. I don't know what she's planning.
The suggestion would just be something happens so that she can't, but that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, right. I see.
I mean, that obstacle is there.
Let's see.
That obstacle is already there.
That was that's why I said shit when you said you run away. I'm like, oh, she was gonna try to catch her eye. She can't fucking follow her. Like,
I mean, she can.
she can't fucking follow her.
You leave something behind. What else? Well, yeah, you can leave Reyes behind.
If I can do that, I will, because I don't have anything else to leave behind, so I could also just
your
pick a
dignity,
different.
your pride,
Brooke doesn't have those.
your lip gloss.
My lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
Rhea shows up
Your
like,
glass slipper.
you drop this.
Goodness.
Oh. Your love.
This. Your lip gloss.
Your true love. I mean, you're leaving it behind, your true love, isn't it? Sorry. So you leave. You run. Where are you running to?
Yeah, she's not running.
No, but she's
She's just,
leaving.
like, confused and like panicking and like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm just gonna leave. So yeah, whether it's to like the back, you know, like the balcony terrace thing, back garden, or if we're closer to the front door and that's discreet to leave out the front door,
That would be going past Skyler.
whatever the best option is.
Probably back door. To be discreet, will be back door. Okay. Skylar, you would see this. That's not going to be something you could miss.
I'm gonna look at Alison. It's a silent question, but it is a question that she doesn't even really realize she's asking. It's like you know what's happening. Like,
roll, keep your cool.
okay. At one step that I'm like no fucking good at. But I just keep having to roll. -1. 7.
But you were saying that you rolled a -1. I was like, ow.
I've rolled a -1, yes.
How do you roll -1? So you could go. Alison will gain a string on you. Or
The
you
girl's
can stay.
already.
I mean, that's basically it, right?
Like, I think she like this. She like does a little like arm, like, you know, she like touches her arm and then she like you know, gives her a look and then leaves. Like she follows Brooke.
Okay. When she does the silent question, Alison doesn't look at her when she leaves. She's looking at Skylar.
Interesting.
So you follow outside. Skylar, having spoken of you.
Yeah.
When the crowd goes back to having a good time, your father turns to you and says, "Good to see you, son."
Awful to see you as always, Dad. He says it low enough that no one can hear.
And what was that about?
I don't know, I could ask you the same thing. You bought the school and now you're trying to chuck people out that you don't see as what? Usable enough to you?
Chuck people out?
Oh no, sorry,
No.
you're maintaining everyone, but you're funneling people into your plant? Me as well. Thanks for that. I'm your second.
You have been wandering, listless. You have no idea what you're doing with your time.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm doing is giving you direction.
I don't know. Sounds like you're corralling me. There was no option there.
If you'd wanted an option, your grades should have been higher.
Sorry. Next time I'll stop tutoring your favorite socialites so that I can focus on my grades. Would you prefer that?
And your mum steps in. Skyler, language, it's unnecessary. Who was the person you were with?
You mean Brook? My girlfriend.
Oh, that's who she is. Okay.
You would know that. You would know that if you were here for even a fucking second, but...
Well, I'm here
That's-
now.
Really love me.
Yes, you are. You are now here owning the school that I go to.
Yes. We did it because we love you.
Insane. It's
I
a weird way
don't
of showing
understand.
love. Really weird.
What would you prefer we did?
Not make me work at a plant.
And what would you prefer to do? Where would you like to work? What would you like to do when you finish?
I don't know, but I want it to be my choice.
And how old are you now?
You know my age. I'm 20? What?
Yeah. 20. Almost 21.
20.
Almost 20.
I'm
20 and a half.
20, Mom. I'm a grown person.
I'm an adult. I'm a man.
Yes. You're a grown man who has said nothing about what you want to do.
Hey,
And
what
has
do I-
shown no
what do I do on
inclination
Thursdays?
of anything you want to do.
Hey, what do I do on Thursdays?
She stops.
Yeah, if you can answer that, then I'll do your thing.
You've been taking too many scattered classes.
Oh, that's what I thought. I'm gonna join the party now. I'm gonna schmooze to your... I'm sure they gave you a little bit of money towards this, right? Why else would you have all of these fat cats in one room without eating each other? Nice to see you, Rents.
Okay.
Walk away. Theater junkie. We've all been there. I'm an adult now. I'm double digits.
I'm a grown
I'm
up.
almost 18. You can't. I'm not a little girl anymore.
Yeah,
Can't.
relax.
Adorable.
Yeah, it was like, I'm
please.
4. Hold me out.
As
Nice.
as you, I presume, go on your, like, try to hightail it out and get to Brook.
Oops.
Is that correct? Where are you going? Where are you trying to go?
He is still low-key submissive. So he is going to
Switch life.
schmooze along the way to the bank entrance. Yeah, lovely to see you. Is that a new toupee? Wow.
And while he's doing that, and the person with the toupee is like, shit, they noticed. I don't know if I feel great or bad. Oh, my toupee.
It's just like blowing in the wind.
Music starts up, and Alison's mother sort of cuts in and says, Skyler, I notice Alison needs someone to dance with, please.
Of course, Miss Finley.
No.
Alison looks as annoyed by this situation. If it's any consolation at all.
I'm assuming it's just like a slow dance type situation.
Yeah.
Another slow
I mean, it's
Is
not
that Carrie
like-
Underwood again?
No, it's Usher.
It's not the Spice Girls, let's be honest, okay? It's not that.
He'll kind of like assume the position, you know, hand at the small of the back, taking the hand.
I think you said he's submissive and then he'll assume.
He's still a man.
He'll assume the position Danny.
He bends it over and he makes it twerk, but slowly.
He does. Slow sad boy twerking.
Slow sad boy twerking is now going to be the title of this episode.
Beautiful. He kind of, without looking at Alison, doing the moves. A little samba. It's all in the
She
hips.
sounds very well.
So, you knew all about this? You're just playing lapdog?
I'm no one's lapdog.
Seems like you're your mom's.
Seems like you're your dad's.
What the fuck, Alison?
Could ask you the same thing. I don't know why you wouldn't know about this, but having watched that, I now know why you didn't know about this.
So my parents were assholes? Yeah. Thought that was clear.
Mm-hmm. It is.
At least your mom puts on a smile when she's being I can't say that TOS. Oh.
I mean, I think
Have I
you've already
said
said
cunt
it
before?
in
Sorry.
a previous stream.
Yes.
Yeah, you have.
We're
Very much.
literally the cunt crew. We've said it before.
We've said it
Literally, there was
before.
an entire discourse about it.
There
It was a whole thing.
discourse. Yeah.
When your mom's being a cunt, then.
Server was renamed. I go on.
It really was. My mom isn't a lapdog either, but she sees change and she follows it.
You know how fucking weird that sounds, Alison? You sound like a minion right now. Not the yellow one.
It's not out yet, so no, not the.
Hello.
Why do you think that she this?
The fuck what? Are we, what, I don't know what you're getting at. And he doesn't.
My mom my mom wants this to be a thing.
Good for your mom, I have a girlfriend.
Do you?
Yeah, I was trying to get her when your mom match made. Is Mulan out?
Where is she?
Yes, Mulan is out. It's out. Why do you need to
Well,
Google these
fighting
things? I'm
for
right
it.
here.
If it's Disney related, I know.
I'm right the fuck here. Don't disrespect me.
Go back into directing traffic into the water boats, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow! My whole land and ride! Get off my lawn!
Please leave the lawn. Get off the grass.
Bienvenidos a bordo. 1997. Go on.
Okay. To the Sturgeons, hear my plea. Like, what do you fucking wanna? You start singing. Wanna make a man out of you?
Are you what? Are you serious?
Of course he doesn't.
Oh. So confused. They want this to be a much more exclusive school. I don't, for what it's worth.
You don't?
No, but they own it. It's not my choice.
Shit. Well, I can't let this happen. This is... I don't even know what that plan is.
I don't know. And she's sort of confused, but says, I don't know how to help you with that.
Alison, queen bee of the school, doesn't know how to fix an issue. That's the first time I've seen that. And he's purposely teasing her.
School issue. This is...
I think it's a school issue now.
It is a whole school issue, but it's your issue.
Yeah, they made it a school issue now. Listen, let's just get fingers in pies and ears on walls. You can do that, right? Or are you losing your edge?
This conversation's happening and has happened.
They're 100% having this conversation while like samba hipping. Just saying.
They're doing they're doing the Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You told her.
Yes.
He dips her,
and-
make it happen.
And she does. She does. She knows how all of that works. She can do that. She is very capable.
Yes, she is.
What is going to happen is that conversation is going to continue.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to jump outside, and then we're going to need to close up.
Tragic.
What is Brook
Reyes,
doing
yeah.
outside?
Backstar.
She's still running.
Yeah, Brooke is outside just kind of like shuffling her feet. Like she doesn't know what to do. She has nothing to do. She is here
Someone
for
would,
Skyler exclusively. And so
someone
she's
would come out and offer her a drink at the very least.
yeah, she'll take it and sip it.
What's she thinking about? Like, what's the primary thought?
Honestly, it's when is Skylar gonna get out here? Because she's like, you know, you just hear so much information and there's so much stuff going through your head that you're like, head empty, no thought.
Yep.
So her head empty, no thought is just like, oh, like when is Skylar gonna get out here? You know, I'm like kicking this pebble around in the meantime. Because she's not gonna go down that rabbit hole of thinking about what all of this means for her. Like she just can't do that right now.
Yeah.
On this balcony at this party when she's just heard this information.
Yep. Reyes.
Yes.
Coming on out.
Yep. I think the shot we see Brooke kicks the pebble like maybe a little bit too hard, and then Margot kicks it back. And then, she kind of catches up with her, or like, walks over her or whatever. I'm sure it's not far. She goes, so we're going full Gotham City here, I guess, huh? Did you know your boyfriend was buying the school? Is it like an anniversary gift or?
No, I wish. It's only 2.5 years. A school is typically like a 5-year tier gift. It goes like paper, wood. Yeah. School is around 5.
The academic institution. I've never been in a long-term relationship. I wouldn't know, but maybe he's jumping the gun.
I bet that's what
you don't
nice.
Look like, you don't look like you knew this was happening. I thought you'd be happy. It kind of looks like your scholarship's probably safe, right?
Yeah. I mean, probably. I hope so. It didn't sound like Mr. Moore really wanted that to be the case.
No.
So we'll see.
I was gonna say, unless his parents like secretly hate you, but you're not very hateable. You've kind of got one of those faces.
Wow. You seem to have done a job of it the past couple of years.
Kaufman, I never hated you.
Well,
I don't, throw paper balls at people I hate. I think you know that.
I guess you normally just like hit them or something.
Yeah. Say have I ever? Don't count the rock. The rock is, that was being cute.
Real cute.
Just leave, Neither one of us really wants to be here.
No, I just came out here to wait for Skyler. He can't be trapped in there forever. And maybe his dad will fill him in a little bit more on what all this means.
You believe that?
Well, what else am I gonna do? So
you've always got a choice, Kaufman. I've been telling you that our whole lives. She kind of turns around and goes back in the house.
To just suddenly be able to afford the tuition at our school?
That's not what I meant. Obviously, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying that, you're not as helpless as you pretend to be sometimes.
Okay. That's nice of you to say.
Yeah, well, don't let it get around. And she's literally backing back towards the terrace doors to go back inside, because as soon as she heard oh, I'm waiting for Skyler, she's like, yeah, of course you are.
And as
whatever.
you do, it's glass. There are windows, lots of windows.
Yeah.
Brook would see behind Reyes, Brook sees Skyler and Alison dancing. And that's where we're going to close off.
Oh! I want to know what she does!
Well, you have time to figure it out.
What?
Also, Reyes doesn't know.
I know! I didn't mean me!
There we go, lads. Fuck.
I'm stressed.
am stressed. Much sweat.
Stress and stress. If it
Uh,
helps, I'm also stressed. I'm like, but
You're in power here.
stress but power.
the remit
it's-
is make their lives messy. I'm making their lives as messy as I can.
Beautiful. All right, so we will at some point figure out when we are doing the next session of this, in which we find out that Mr. Moore's last name is actually Luther, and he is the villain of the series. I am Nadine. You can find me on this channel, NE_actor. Same on Twitch, Twitter. And that is where we will be putting when we're going to be playing this next, as well as all of the cool TTRPGs that I run on here as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Theatre Junkie, for that follow. I appreciate you so much. This is where it's going to be happening for me anyway. But I'm going to pass it over to my friends who are also doing really cool things because they're talented. So let's start with Danny. Danny, what are you doing? Where can we find you? And who are you playing?
I am Danny. I play Margot Reyes. You can find most of my stuff over at DT Cam Jensen on Twitter and Instagram and the other socials. I am an actor, director, podcaster. In the least traditional sense of the term. You will be able to find most of my stuff over at whisperforge.org. And coming up real soon, we have a Disney podcast that's coming out with talks about cultural impact and also a less white perspective on your favorite theme parks from your favorite theme park nerd. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
That's so weird. I never knew that you like Disney.
What? Disney? Stop.
What is Disney? Phoebe, who were you playing? Where can we find you? And stuff.
I am Phoebe. I was playing Brook, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and maybe other places I don't know. At Phoebe X Joy. I am an art historian, a voice actor, a player of games, and sleepy.
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 And last but never least, our MC for the night, our Lord and Savior, Chantel. Who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Where can we find you?
That's a lot of responsibility. I'm Chantel. You can find me on Twitter at ChantelB. I now have a pinned tweet, so I'm just gonna briefly read from that quickly now. On Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, I will be playing Unlawful Disorder, which is an open legend game at twitch.tv/Lost Worlds Archive. On Monday, I will be playing Gehenna Academy, which is at twitch.tv/Gehenna Gaming. That is also a Monsterhearts game, and then it is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm also a writer on Omens Rising, one of the narrative designers. I have written a culture, and you can find a pre-alpha playtest of that happening on Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I also plan to be writing about this campaign, but from a meta perspective, at my website, which is wordswithcolor.com. And that is me.
Yes, wonderful.
Worm.
Thank you, everyone who's been tuning in. You're all wonderful, fantastic, beautiful individuals, and I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon. Remember to hydrate, be kind to each other, and we will see you very soon. Love you. Bye.